So there are these box sets of really great movies and really terrible movies, and I'm slowly working my way through them. So today I'm watching the 1932 film White Zombie. I don't know the cast, I don't know the director. I'm guessing it'll be about a zombie, and that would be a literal title. I like watching older horror movies because of the practical effects, and I'm very curious to see if any of those will be involved in this. Sometimes it's just all off camera, and that just adds to the mystery. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Bela Lugosi's in this? Nice. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I think I've got it sorted out. I've seen one of his movies. I saw The Devil Bat. I know he's mostly known for playing like the original Dracula, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm very excited he's in this. It looks like a colorized version, and I apologize in advance. Those are usually not great. I don't mind watching black and white movies. I have no problem with black and white. Whoa, that's so creepy, having the eyes and like the images overlaid like that. So creepy. Yeah, I'm curious how they did that in 1932. I'm guessing just like two separate pieces of film stock.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont?
I'm having like Nosferatu flashbacks when they're trying to go see the Count. Oh, cemetery on the hill. Yeah, these different renditions of zombies. How do they just like walk towards them and they're like, that must be a zombie.
Corpses taken from their graves. Want me to work in sugar mills, fields at night.
They use the zombies for labor? What? Yeah, there they are.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you?
Like, oh, we just thought you were a zombie, but it's cool.
Yes, at times, I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Come then.
And the audio seems to be altered as well. Like, the natural sounds, I don't know, maybe they weren't recorded at the time. Maybe they added them in separately, but they seem a lot louder.
Oh, yes, excuse me.
Yeah, like when he lit the match for his pipe, it was like really loud, and like the door creaking seems to be a lot louder than what they're talking.
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but you know, I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
Why is he giving them a warning? He's like telling them to get out of here? Yeah, and they said they'd only met him like a few times.
But what you're planning is dangerous.
Don't you suppose I know that, Silver? You don't seem to realize what this girl means to me. Why, I'd sacrifice anything I have in the world for her.
Why?
Nothing matters if I can't have her.
Okay, that's stalkerish.
Very special prepared for this occasion. It was very good of you, Madeline, to humor the whim of a lonely man. There was so little time to prepare. I couldn't do half the things I wanted.
He's like, wait a minute. What are they up to? What are they up to? It's reminding me a little bit of House on Haunted Hill with like this guy who barely knows these people, invites them to his house, and it sounds like he's offered Neil a job of some kind as well. So definitely more interested in Madeline than Neil, so see where that goes. The driver's a zombie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's always so interesting to see like everybody's different rendition of zombie. Yeah, and using zombies as labor basically now. Oh god, no. Oh, he's gonna fall into that giant blade. Oh my god. And nobody's stopping. He's not screaming. They're just another day at the office. Well, I feel like that crop's gonna be ruined, whatever that was.
For my milk. Well, they work faithfully. They are not worried about long hours.
No, because they're zombies. And Bela's running this zombie factory.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her? When?
On the road tonight.
Oh yeah, he's the one who put the white flag or white scarf or whatever it is on their carriage.
What do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
Everything.
Have
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Give me a month. 1 little month.
Let me kidnap her for a month, then she'll fall in love with me.
not even a year.
Bela looks so much younger in this. I know it's earlier, but... That was a very creepy way to stand up.
No. Not that.
God, what did he ask? He's like, I would do anything for Madeline, but I won't do that.
Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont, in a glass of wine, or perhaps a flower.
Why does he always play the bad guy?
The time is very brief. You must do your share if I am to help you.
He's like, you gotta help me out here. Go poison this lady so she'll fall in love with you and you can kidnap her.
Keep it. You may change your mind.
Is that what he turns them into zombies? This potion or whatever was in that vial? So far, I'm really enjoying his performance. He's super creepy, and all these like...
Find another way.
There is no other way.
and just the way he like holds on to words. And yeah, like having the lower angled camera just to make him look even more powerful.
Heaven or hell lies a mystery for me. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my word into nothing.
Oh my, quite the power.
Make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that.
He's literally walking her to her wedding, and he's like, what about me, though?
One last gift before I lose you forever.
She's like, I just want to get married in your beautiful home. I don't want to, I don't want anything more. Oh, this is gonna be the flower that has it in it. He's like, okay, how long do I have to wait till you love me? Why does he always have this white scarf with him? What is that supposed to... It's just purely decorative? He brings his own props? Oh, he's gonna... Nope, no idea what he's doing. Why is he cutting away at this candle? What's happening?
All more than you deserve.
Is that all?
No. I see.
Oh, God! I'm guessing it was his eyes we saw at the beginning with that overlay. Oh, here we go. The zombie thing is kicking into effect. Ah, that's so creepy having him just walk directly towards camera. Okay, yeah, well, it's a short marriage. He's like, I just wanted to marry her. I didn't want her to actually become a zombie, but here we are. He's seeing her in like the spilled beer on the table. That's pretty cool. For 1932, that's cool. I'm very curious about how they did that. Yeah, this cemetery on a hill is very... It feels almost like Tim Burton, Beetlejuice. Very creepy. And just having them like stacked up like that.
Look!
Time for the night shift. Zombie workforce joke.
Trouble, height. His Excellency Richard, once Minister of the Interior. Garcia,
Quite his group he's got here.
Captain of Gendarmerie. And this is Chauvin, the High Executioner.
He's got a witch doctor, an executioner. Oh my. It's like anybody who tried to cross me, I turned to a zombie, basically.
They regain their souls. They will tear me to pieces.
Is that foreshadowing? Is that what's gonna happen? Have they even said Bella's character name? I don't want to just keep calling him the actor's name, but I don't think they've said it yet. He said, quick, leave the body. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We can't have him catching us doing whatever we're doing very suspiciously. And this Beaumont character is still hoping to be in love with her when she comes back to life, knowing that she'll be a zombie. And just having him like drunkenly walk over there with his arms out, he kind of looks like a zombie as well.
You don't believe that, do you?
Say, there's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and lived for years.
He's like, what's the big deal? You know, the dead come back to life, they live for years. What are you complaining about?
Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
No.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
He's always running out of matches, this guy.
Before we get through with this thing, we may uncover sins that even the devil would be ashamed of.
Oh my. Does this house exist in real life? Comment below and let me know. Whatever it is crazy. They said it's taking place in Haiti. I don't know if it actually is, obviously, for the movie, or if they shot somewhere else, but it's a beautiful setting. Yeah, it's like this weird zombie love story. Like, he brought back this girl that he's obsessed with, and now she's just mindlessly playing the piano. She's not like looking at the keys or reading music or anything. She's very beautiful, this actress, and is like those big eyes that you see in like the older movies as well. That just look so haunted, which is perfect for this. She's like, I'm not interested in your jewels, I'm a zombie. He's like, I wanted to be with you so badly, you know, I'll be with you, the zombie version of you, where we don't interact and you have no thoughts, basically. We don't even know if they talk.
Oh, forgive me, Madeline, forgive me. I can't bear it any longer. I must take you back.
Take you back like a zombie reversal spell? Like, what is he? It's like, you right?
You must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur.
He's like, but that's never gonna happen. Whoa, that's a cool shot. Have him framed within the, like, ornate details of the staircase.
Aren't you a trifle afraid, monsieur? How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
She's like, yeah, you turned me into a zombie, and that's not really gonna sit well for our future relationship. Also, I was married.
Better to see hatred in them than that dreadful emptiness.
Alright, well, that's a risk you're gonna have to take. At least hate is a feeling.
Let's drink to the future of this flower.
He's like, I love zombies. Oh my.
To the future, monsieur.
He's gonna turn this guy into a zombie now, isn't he? It's like, anybody who crossed me becomes a zombie. And you're next.
Or perhaps...
Oh, he got you. You fell for the old zombie trick. I love it. He's so creepy and he just does such a good job.
I have other plans for mademoiselle.
I don't like where that's gonna go. Oh, is this supposed to be like Silver's POV? Oh, he's just fading out. So creepy. Oh my god, they just tossed him into the river! Not even zombie-fied. They're like, well, we're gonna kill you for reals because you're gonna drown in this river. Cheese and rice. Is that the sound the bird makes? That's terrifying. It literally sounds like someone screaming. That's such a beautiful shot. Like, oh my gosh. Looks like it should be a painting.
When they are like that, no? Because he's cut off.
So even if she comes back, she won't remember anything? Oh my. Oh, that's cruel. Yeah, to have Neil, like this split screen, like 1932 split screen. To have Madeline in one corner and Neil at the bottom. Oh my gosh. This movie's had some interesting techniques for the time, for sure. You think it would have been easier for Beaumont just to take out Neil or zombify Neil or something?
You're able to speak. I should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms.
It's like, now I'll go back to whittling down this candle. Oh, is it supposed to be like Madeline?
Are the first man to know what is happening.
Oh god, that would be terrifying. Yeah, and he always clasps his hands together like this and then stares deeply into the camera. Dun 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 dun, capturing your soul. Ah! Oh my god, that's so close. Those eyebrows. Oh my god, it's still going! It's still happening! That would have been terrifying to see in the theater. This music's fun, though. She's gonna walk right past Neil. Ah, come on! And the symbols on her dress match like the symbols in the stairway. And we had that same shot of Bela earlier as well. And just walking with her arms slightly out to give her this like floating, you know, with her dress down the stairs. He can't see you anymore. He's gone zombie blind. Is he like commanding her to kill with his mind? Is that what that hand clasp, eye staring thing was? He's like, yeah. Yeah, I did that. I'm pretty badass. No big deal. Oh my god, this guy's a monster. He's like, please don't do it. She's gonna kill Neil. Yeah, this is it. Whatever this is signifies. Mind control, zombie time. No, Madeline! What? What was that? Who just like reached out and stopped her? This mysterious hand and this like black robe. He's like, I'm clasping my hands. Do the thing.
Oh, my darling. What have they done to you?
He's like, let me clasp my hands in the stance of zombie power. Oh, poor Madeline. Oh, here comes the other zombies.
Who are you?
And what are they?
For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
Oh, Neil, you were so close. Oh, he's got a gun. They're already dead. Oh, that bullet. Yeah, it did nothing. A little, like, green circle. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, bonked him. Excellent bonk. Will that take out his mind control? Oh, now the zombies are just slowly going the way of the buffalo and walking themselves off this ledge. And it broke the spell.
Come on, don't let him get away.
Oh, yeah, and you just needed just a drop. And it just like tossed this whole thing. And the shadow behind him? Who's that? Oh, Mr. Beaumont. Yeah, give him the chops. Oh my god. Whoa, so goodbye. Oh, and well, maybe should have pushed from a distance. Cheese and rice. The body count is really adding up in these last 5 minutes.
Madeline, my darling.
Yeah, and how they're having it lighten, like she's, you know, coming back to life, like the frame's getting brighter. He's gonna ask for a match. So that was my first time watching the 1932 film White Zombie starring Bela Lugosi. I really enjoyed it. He was the only cast member that I recognized, and I've only seen The Devil Bat that he's in, so it was nice to see another film of his. I thought he did a great job, super creepy. I didn't recognize any of the other cast members, but I enjoyed their performances as well, so comment below what I know them from. Are they mostly known for doing horror movies? I didn't hear them mention Bela Lugosi's character name, so I apologize if I missed it, but I will just refer to him as Bela for this. There was no end credits, and in the title credits it just said his name, not his character or anything. So yeah, I'm very curious if it was left out by accident or on purpose. And comment below, is this based on a book or any kind of source material? And I don't know if there are remakes or sequels. I know this came out quite a while ago and it was the colorized version. I would have loved to watch the black and white original version, but this is what was available. I always find it interesting to see what adaptations they will make to these lore, these creatures, you know, of zombies, and what that'll look like. This we saw, you know, pretty stereotypical zombies with them being brain dead, but they were created through this potion or whatever Bela had that was turning them into zombies, so he could take a normal person and then create a zombie. Sometimes it's involving people who've already passed away and bringing them back, which this did, but having that potion element, he had more control over it, and basically anybody who got in his way, he turned into a zombie. You know, he had his like lineup of people that he went through, and he's like, and then I turned this guy into a zombie, and then I turned this guy, and then this guy tried to cross me. And that's exactly what we see him do with Beaumont at the end as well, when Beaumont's like, I've made a horrible mistake, I need to turn Madeline back, you know, even if she hates me, I'd rather have her hate me than this blank, emotionless, you know, zombie that she is now, with nothing, you know, the joy in her eye is gone, like she's just staring off into nothing. and if I'm here or I'm not, it doesn't matter. And I didn't think there was a way to reverse it. And when Bela was like, oh, sure, like, yeah, let's just drink to our future, yeah, no big deal. And then he's got that very like menacing, like, ha 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 ha, I've poisoned you. And he's just so good at playing the villain. And I don't know if he typically does or if it's literally just the two movies that I've seen. And I know he's Dracula as well. He definitely does a great job at playing the villain and is just so convincing and so creepy. And they kept having those really close-up shots of him breaking the fourth wall and staring directly into the camera, and whenever he's doing his like hand clasp motion, and I feel like that would have been really unsettling to see on the big screen just because he got so close, he got out of focus, and how he was able to, you know, mind control these zombies as we see him, you know, do that motion. And then Madeline suddenly wakes up, comes downstairs, gets a knife, and just about kills Neil, which would have been horrible. I'm glad that didn't happen. I don't know who pulled her back and prevented her from doing that. I was like, this is not gonna end well. And you think that would have been Beaumont's first move if he was so interested in Madeline and so, you know, obsessed with her that he wanted to have her no matter what. You think he would have tried something evil against, you know, the husband instead of her, but either way, obviously his plan did not work at all. There was definitely some creative techniques in this, which I love. So yeah, comment below if you know how they did those. Just the shots of, you know, Madeline when she's a ghost and kind of appearing at the bar and having her image in the liquid of the beer spilled on the table. So cool. I'm so curious to find out how they did that. And the opening with Bella's eyes, you know, that low opacity overlay with the film and having one image on top of each other. So cool. And the split screen with, you know, Madeline at the top when she's on the balcony and Neil at the bottom. I think that's the earliest split screen I've seen. I'm trying to think if there was anything in, you know, Nosferatu or anything like that. But yeah, I love when they take those creative steps, and especially given the time, like I feel like it would have been, you know, extra adventurous. And this concept of creating zombies to use them for labor basically, and that's what Bela was doing to run his factory. He's like, you know what, I just have all these zombies and they don't need a day off, they don't call in sick basically because they're mindless zombies. And even when we saw that one guy who lost his balance and fell into that blade, he didn't scream, he didn't cry, nobody stopped working, and obviously he was killed. And, you know, it was 1932, they're not going to show this horribly graphic kill on camera, but it happens off camera. But still, you know what happens. Like, the audience doesn't need to see it. We know that that guy is not coming back to work. And just the fact that they're so checked out, and obviously we saw that again at the end with, like, the mass exodus of everybody just walking themselves off the cliff. And even, you know, Beaumont and Bela, that's what happened to them as well. They, you know, fall off this cliff. And I was like, man, what a way to end a movie. Like, how can we wrap this up? We gotta, you know, find some sort of ending. Let's just have, you know, the big showdown on the very, you know, dangerous seaside cliff, and the one by one just fall off. I'm glad Neil didn't fall. It was not looking good. They kept cutting to the shots of his feet, like very close to the edge line, and, you know, zombies are coming at him. And I was like, man, it's just gonna take that little, just a little half-inch step, and then he's done. He's gonna slip over this edge, and that's it for him and Madeline, basically. I don't think Beaumont intentionally turned Madison into a zombie, but he definitely wanted to keep her around, and, you know, he's like going to these extreme measures. Maybe he knew it would become a zombie. I feel like he knew that whatever this was something you're not supposed to have access to, and, you know, and then he's stuck with the results. And maybe he thought she'd be different, maybe he thought she would suddenly fall in love with him, and even he's like, I'll just kidnap her for a month or so and then she'll forget about him. And, you know, these zombies don't have any memories or thoughts or anything, so as long as I get her in that state and take her away from her fiance, then she'll fall in love with me naturally. And he's just, you know, so selfish and is just so obsessed with Madeline and doesn't consider what she wants at all, obviously, and the fact that she's getting married to somebody else doesn't seem to bother him. And a relatively happy ending for a horror movie, as we have Neil and Madeline are now back together, and that one guy is still, you know, always searching for a match for his pipe, and, you know, our villain has been killed off, and even Beaumont has been killed off, so he'll stop pursuing Madeline. As I was watching, it was like, the body count's been relatively low, you know, even Madeline is still alive, she's just, you know, we're not all there right now. And then of 7 or 8 zombies all after each other, and then Beaumont and Bela right after each other as well. I was like, man, and you just save the body count for like the very last scene and then you kill everybody off. I'm not sure what the symbolism between that like white scarf and that bird that kept following him everywhere, so comment below, or if there's any, behind the scenes trivia, comment below and let me know. I love learning all of that stuff. And the fact that he was like making a Madeline shaped candle, I don't know what his plan was for that, if he just enjoys whittling candles for some reason. Maybe that was a hobby in 1932, I don't know. The sets were beautiful, Beaumont's huge lavish estate, and those shots with Madeline standing out on the balcony, and just the contrast between, her white dress, and especially if it would have been black and white, having that black background was just stunning. Like, it just looks like a beautiful painting. And even the way she was walking, with her arms a little bit out and coming down the stairs, and she just looked like she was floating, and they just did a really good job of, those different techniques, and even having, Bella's image appear in the cup on her wedding night, and just all of those little things, I think, just make it really creepy. And I don't know how many other movies at the time were doing stuff like that, but comment below if you know where it was filmed. Were these all sets that were created? Is it an actual location? Just so beautiful, and really helped tell that story. And even that like cemetery set, as creepy as it sounds, but it just looked so interesting how it was, giant cemetery up on a hill, and then they have the zombies off in the background, and these bodies literally like piled up on each other in the cemetery. And just, it was very limited locations, but I thought they really helped add to the story as well. And then obviously the ending location was pivotal, as it needed to be at this very high location for everybody to, meet their demise. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely watch this again. Super creepy. I can't imagine what this would have been like to see in the theaters when it came out. I feel like it would have been terrifying. And again, it's not super gory or anything like that because of the time. I feel like that was pretty common. I feel like most horror movies coming out during this time are, there's not a lot of blood or gore or anything like that, which doesn't bother me. I still think it was such an interesting story, and, the mind control aspect of these zombies, and he's poisoning them and has total control over this like zombie workforce empire. I definitely liked Bela's performance in this better than I did in The Devil Bat. He was just so creepy, and it's just the way he delivers his words and the way he like pauses on certain words, and he's just so good at being just this evil character. And I feel like without him, maybe this wouldn't have been as successful. I now obviously can't imagine anybody else in that role, but I feel like he was pivotal to, the success of this film. I loved all the creative cinematography and effects. I'm very excited to learn about those, and the soundtrack was great. I really enjoyed everybody's performance. If there are sequels, comment below if you think I should watch them. I don't imagine Bela would be in them, but thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Oh, he's gonna fall into that giant blade. Let me kidnap her for a month, then she'll fall in love with me. He's literally walking her to her wedding, and he's like, what about me though? Why does he always have this white scarf? He's seeing her in like the spilled beer on the table. He's always running out of matches, this guy. He's like, now we'll go back to whittling down this candle. He can't see you anymore. He's gone zombie blind.